Mining projects in India get an environmental clearance of up to 50 years in the beginning, whereas in 2006 EIA notification it was up to 30 years only. Hello, my name is Dodo and I'm from Kerala. Yesterday my friend sent me a WhatsApp forward about the new EIA draft notification 2020 and attached was a petition to oppose the bill. I read and understood some facts, and this video is to share with you all the facts that I have collected. You may or may not sign the petition after watching this video, but please do watch till the end because it is extremely important to make informed decisions. EIA means Environment Impact Assessment. It is a method of assessing the potential dangers posed by a proposal. It is a way of deciding whether or not to give approval to a certain proposal. It could be a project for an industry, a factory, an irrigation project, or a mining project even. Whether to give them approval based on the environmental, social, and health risks posed by them. So why are we opposing the new EIA? EIA 2020 comes with a lot of new exemptions. It proposes to ease processes for businesses. It does away with public hearing for a lot of projects. It eases rules and regulations for the expansion of existing projects, and there are many other violations. EIA was first implemented in India in 1976 to 77. The standing EIA notification in India is that of 2006, and before that was EIA 1994. The most important clause in EIA 2006 is that environmental clearance is required for all new projects and activities. That includes modernization activities in existing projects, like a change in their product or expansion of their projects. In 2009, an amendment to this was made which gives exemptions to some industries. However, 2020 EIA is a compilation of 83 pages of environmental regulatory violations. The draft EIA 2020 notification was brought in public domain on March 12, 2020. The Ministry of Environment, Forestry and Climate Change has given us 60 days to go through the draft and give our suggestions and comments, which means we have only 4 days left. I will link to the draft of EIA 2020 in the description box. According to environment lawyer Prithvik Datta, the predominant thrust of draft EIA 2020 notification is completely contrary to the principles of environment protection. I'll take you through some of the amendments made in EIA 2020. The EIA is an important procedure for ensuring that all likely effects of new developments on environment are fully understood and taken into account before the development is allowed to go ahead. But post facto clearance is the new norm in EIA 2020. Post facto by definition means allowing someone entry or allowing someone to take part who has no prior permission to do so. Which means that now mining projects and irrigation projects or industries can apply for environmental clearance after they have begun construction. This is the most absurd amendment in EIA 2020 according to me. In March 2017, national government gave a chance to some industries and mining projects and irrigation projects who did not initially have environmental clearance but have already started their construction work and other expansion works to apply for clearance and regularize their projects. But since March 2017, the Ministry of Environment, Forestry and Climate Change had to sit in 31 such meetings to regularize hundreds of such projects who were violating EIA 2006 regulations. Look where we are in 2020. You first start your project, clear acres and acres of forest land, bring about irreversible social, economic, environmental and health risks to people surrounding that area, and then apply for environmental clearance. You're good to go. According to environment lawyer Manish Jeswani, in projects concerning environment, the decisions are made through public hearing and the public consultation is an integral part. In EIA 2006, the time for public hearing was 30 days, but in EIA 2020, an amendment is made where the time has been cut down to 20 days, which means 10 whole days has been cut down. There is no enough time to study the case or put their defense for the people who are most affected with these projects. Also in EIA 2020, it is mentioned that monitoring of these projects will be done by third party, and these third parties are government appointed institutions. It is not clear in the draft who are these third party institutions, who will choose them, and on which all projects will they sit. In 2006, industries and projects have to submit a report to the government every 6 months. But in EIA 2020, industries have to submit a report only once a year. A year is a lot of time for irreversible environmental, social, and health consequences to be done. It is ridiculous that the government is trusting or choosing to trust these companies who have a track record of violating environmental regulations. I also read something funny. If the companies or projects admit by themselves that they have been violating environmental regulations and some consequences are found, they are given a certain fine. But if the government finds out, they have to pay double the fine. What is this? Primary school? If projects are categorized as strategic, information relating to that project can only be accessed by government or government appointed agencies or those who are directly involved in the project. No information about these projects will be placed in public domain. We would have no access. This could be a huge protection to unethical industries, mining and irrigation projects. In PM Modi-led government in December 2016, the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change allowed construction projects up to 20,000 square meter to proceed without any environmental clearance. But in EIA 2020, up to 1,50,000 square meter construction projects do not need any detailed scrutiny by expert committee, EIA studies and public consultation. Guys, please wake up. Guys, I don't have to tell you this. Government is run by the oldest of people in India. They are going to be dead in 10 or 15 years. They have nothing to lose. They can act selfish. But we are going to have to live with the consequences of illegal mining and unethical deforestation. So please, let's take an action. We only have 4 days left. I have been reading reports that in other countries, 5G towers are being installed while we are focusing on COVID. Just think about that. The government clearly timed this thing. Scientists say that people under 30 years of age are going to have to live with the consequences of climate change. I am under 30. If you are under 30, if your kids are under 30, or if your grandkids are under 30, please sign the petition. The petition is given in the description box. Please do check out.